This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Hello, feline friends. This is Michelle Fern, your host on Cattitude. My guest today is someone that I just adore. He has done so much for the world of cats. He is the host and executive producer of My Cat from Hell on Animal Planet. He is a 2-time New York Times bestselling author, a cat wellness and behavioral expert for over 25 years. And hey, if you have cats and you don't know the Cat Daddy Jackson Galaxy, then you need to. We're going to talk to him in just a bit. We'll be right back.
Looking for a dental treat that does more for your dog? Daily Dose is a 2-in-1 chew that pairs a daily dental scrub with powerful supplements to help with the biggest health concerns facing our dogs. Daily Dose was developed by vets to be simple to use and super effective. Plus, dogs love the taste. Available for joint, skin, heart health, or calming. Daily Dose. Your pet's daily dose of awesome. Visit yourpetsdailydose.com to save $3 on your first bag with promo code PETLIFE. That's yourpetsdailydose.com.
Do you want a cat litter that absorbs odor causing wetness like a parched desert cactus? Well, Arm & Hammer's got a litter for you. New Absorbex with desert dry minerals. Wetness disappears like a Texas raindrop on a hot tin roof. Odor? Adios! It's lightweight, lightning fast, odor absorbing desert dry cat litter. And act fast and get $4 off now at armandhammer.com/bounty. New Absorbex from Arm & Hammer. More power to you.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome, Jackson. Welcome to Cattitude. I'm so excited to talk with you today.
Oh, I'm happy to be here. Thank you for that wonderful intro.
You're so welcome, and all the cat kudos to you. You've done so much for the world of cats, just to help people and just save the lives of so many cats. You've just done so much. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
How have you been during this pandemic? It's been kind of a crazy year. We're recording in September 2020.
See? Yeah, there it goes.
What day is it? What month is it? Right? It all seems
no idea.
How's it been?
You know, it's been okay. I mean, it's been a weird moment for me. I had pretty big back surgery right at the big, I beat everybody to lockdown by 2 weeks because I was laid up. And then suddenly everybody else was, locked down. And so it's been a very long year. I've been trying to stay as active as I possibly can. Clearly, shelters were behind the 8 ball from the word go. So I think a lot of our work has been, first it was to the shelters. Then everybody, it seemed, stepped up and started fostering and adopting. So now we've got all these people with new cats in their houses. And so then we all shifted that way. So it's been really busy. It's just, I think I'm with everybody else that you lose track of the day and the month and the year and, well, not the year. But yeah, it's been something else. But it shows how resilient we are and how committed as a culture we are still to the welfare of the cats. No matter what goes down, we're still committed to their welfare, which is really reassuring.
Yes. And as you said, with more people, adopting and having new cats, new cat parents and new cats to the home, you're needed more than ever. They need to be educated because there's things that happen all the time. But before I get into that, I hope you're feeling okay and with the surgery and everything.
Yeah, it's one of those things that it should have been done a long time ago, but we were, the show was going constantly. I was always on the road. There was nothing I could do to make, because you really need about 6 months to recover. So it is 6 months. I'm pretty well recovered. I'm feeling really strong. So thanks for asking.
I'm glad you're feeling better. And, it's one of those things that was just strangely good timing.
And now I can get under the bed with the cats again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the icing on the cake,
Yeah, so to speak. Yeah. It's sort of a backhanded compliment, I guess. It was interesting. There was a time towards the last couple of seasons of the show where, somebody would have to pick up my guitar case for me, or we would have to cut the camera so I could get off the floor. It was a lot. So yeah, no, man, I'm grateful. Everything turned out beautifully.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Let's talk about, you have Cat Camp coming up. And it's going to be, of course, like everything else this year, it's going to be different. It's going to be virtual.
Yes. And it's going to be a blast is what it's going to be. I mean, it's funny how you I think 2020 is the year of just trying to make lemonade out of really bad lemons. And I think that we've more than done that with this Cat Camp. I think we were always in a place. We were always in, New York, or we were in Vegas last year. We were expanding out to San Diego this year, just trying to bring that whole element of empowering communities to know their cats better, have a good time, and then this happened. And so when we thought about bringing it online, the opportunity to really bring together a much bigger community and solidify everybody and have everyone from all over the world feel part of something important, we jumped on it. So yeah, it's going to be, look, we're not together, but we're together, and we're doing panels. We're doing fun stuff like photo editing and draw along with me, building cat toys, the whole 9 yards. And yeah, the camp counselors are raring to go as always. And it's free. That's the big thing. It's free. So it doesn't take much. You just sign up and come in. That's
a great thing for a lot of people, especially these days with pandemic and jobs and everything. So free September 26th, 11 Pacific time, 2 p.m. East Coast time. I'm signed up. You have to sign up even though it's free. Yes. You just sign up. You go to catcamp.com and sign up. And also once you sign up, you're also entered for fun prizes, big giveaways. And even a little private consult with me. So it's there's a lot to be had in the cat. I'm truly so excited that when we get back to New York or San Diego or wherever we go, that it's going to be more of a family reunion vibe, that the people who are going to meet each other here are people who are going to then get to know each other better when we can get back in person. So it's turning into more of a springboard than a roadblock. And that's a great way to look at it too. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. Hey everyone, Michelle Fern here. I have to tell you about Pet Treater. Pet Treater is a gift box for your fur babes that gives you the chance to surprise them with interactive toys, all natural treats, and a whole bunch more. I just got one for Dennis's birthday, but I made sure to get the larger size because I knew Molly and Charlotte would want in on the action too. Let me tell you, it arrived the day before I planned to give it to him. Dennis actually slept next to it the entire time. In the morning, when I went to open it, I noticed all these claw marks on the box. They were trying to break into the goods. What a party once I opened the box for them. They had a blast. Whether you have a really cute kitty or an adorable doggy or maybe some of each roaming your house, you can tailor the box to fit their needs, including any allergies they have or their size. We all need an excuse to spend more quality time with our fur kids. With a subscription starting as low as $15, you and your furry family members will get to unbox some new surprises together, meaning you'll be spending less money, less time shopping, and more time hanging out. And if you're as obsessed with sharing photos of your pets as I am, you can connect with other animal lovers on the Pet Treater site. Okay, now Pet Treater is giving us this great offer. Go to pettreater.com and use the coupon code Cattitude, that's CATTITUDE, and you'll get 50% off the first month of your subscription. That's pettreater.com, PETTREATER.com, and get ready for some great party times with your fur babes.
Let's talk pets
Let's talk pets
on Pet Life Radio.
Pet Life Radio.
PetLifeRadio.com.
Welcome back, everyone. We're talking to Jackson Galaxy, the cat daddy. We're talking about Cat Camp, which is happening on September 26th. Jackson, you also have a really cool list of guests, rather speakers, as you call them, a really great lineup of speakers. I was looking and I thought, I know that one. I know that one. Hannah Shaw, Kitten Lady, will be there.
Mm-hmm.
And you have somebody new that I just had on the show, Sassy Walker.
Yeah, Sassy's going to be there. And I think Sassy has such a great perspective and such infectious, amazing energy, as I'm sure you know already. And she really does bring a welcome breath of fresh air to the world of TNR, the world of community cats. And of course, that's so important to the cat camp mentality. So having Sassy's going to be great.
Yeah, and she's so much fun. When people think about going to the cat camp virtually, what can attendees kind of expect to get from it? A lot of people might think, I don't even know how this is going to be. What is it going to be like?
We are trying to cast the widest net that we can. I mean, look, at the end of the day, the goal of Cat Camp is to make you feel empowered in your community to advocate for your cats and for all cats. And that, I think, is what we try to get to. But along the way, we want to make sure that we hit all of the pertinent sort of bricks in the yellow brick road, So getting to know your cat is one important one. And we are going to have a panel on sort of the mind-body connection and how you can make the best life possible for your cat. We're going to have another one, and Sassy, as you know, is going to be part of that panel, which is more about community cats in your neighborhood and different neighborhoods and how this works out and how you can get involved there. And there's also, then you have me and Hannah will be doing a sort of Ask Me Anything. And that's where things get fun and potentially really silly, as they did in New York.
That's going to be great.
Hannah and I have a lot of fun together, and we will again. And we're going to have people like Andrew Martle, the cat photographer, we're going to pick some lucky winners he's going to actually edit their photos and teach everybody how to edit their own cat photos and make them as marvelous as his. What else do we have going on? Adam, the cat man of West Oakland, will be hosting Catman Bingo. And it's amazing how much we're packing into such a short amount of time. And the cool thing is also, I think, we've got some great tech partners who are going to make it not just like your normal Zoom conference. It's going to look great. You're going to feel like you're part of something. And there's participation as well, like I said.
I can't wait. Now, how long is it going to be?
I think it's oh my God, I'm trying to remember. It's 4 hours long. Yeah, I think it goes 4 hours. Okay.
And is there going to be anything recorded so that if you miss it or if you miss parts of it, say your, cats need to eat at that time or something?
Yeah. And of course, folks can drop in as they want. You don't have to be there for the whole 4 hours. Once you're signed in, like I said, the registration is free. And once you're signed in, then you can come and go as you please. We are also there's going to be video segments of each panel that will live on the Cat Camp YouTube page. So yeah, we're here to make sure that the information that we put out there is as evergreen as it can possibly be. We're not trying to sort of, it's funny. We're not trying to just bring you in and then it disappears. We want you to know your cats better. We want you to want to explore the world of cats. And that's the other thing. Cat Camp is for the cat curious too. It doesn't have to be just like the hardcore, rescuer or adopter or just people who just die for cats. I want to get people involved who just have thoughts to themselves. Cats are cute, but ... I want them. I want those guys, because I think one of the most important things that we can do as a community is invite more people in, is to make sure that folks know how amazing it is to have a cat in your life and how much it brings to your life. And those are the guys we want in as well. It's hopefully, we shoot big, but what's the point of shooting small?
Exactly. Shooting big. How many people do you think just let's take a guess. How many different countries do you think will show up?
Well, and we tried to make it so that we are, to the best of our ability, can do it at a time when a lot of the world can join us. But you know how impossible that is. We have a very large following in places like, I've known that we've had a big following in places as varied as Australia, Brazil, the UK, and we are there wherever people are. It's been a remarkable thing, at least from my standpoint, because My Cat from Hell was broadcast globally. No matter where I went, I met a whole bunch of cat people, and that's anywhere from South America to Malaysia to Singapore to Australia and New Zealand. I've been all over the world and met a ton of cat people along the way, and this is the first chance they have to sort of all participate to whatever degree they want to, even if it is the middle of the night.
I think it's going to be a smashing success. Do you think when we go back to whatever the new normal is going to be next year and you're able to have a regular cat camp, do you think you might still do part of it virtually for people that are maybe, another country or just can't make it to the live location?
Yeah, I think, we hope that we can make a big enough splash with this one that we have plans, and we just have to be able to execute on them. But yeah, no, absolutely. We want to be able to continue to put out not just information, but like I said, sort of community building elements to our world. That there's nothing like the feeling of being brought together. And I think that if there's anything, and again, this is making more lemonade, but that this year has been a year because we've all globally been in the same boat, and it makes the world a much smaller place where we have learned how to do things virtually that a lot of folks didn't do before. And I think that I've seen that reflected in our social media, in Facebook and Instagram, where there's a much more cemented global audience that I'm experiencing. So yeah, no, I honestly, it's hard to speak to every country and the challenges they have with cats, but we can try. And who knows, with expanding this audience, it could mean that Cat Camp goes international, and I can't wait for that.
Yeah, and then you could do a show in Europe and a show, North America.
Cannot wait.
Camp, rather, both places. Okay, how if you were going to, a live cat camp, you'd get ready with certain things. How can someone virtually kind of get ready, so that if maybe something besides the questions that they might ask, any tips for someone who's thinking about attending or is going to attend, thinking, oh, how should I prepare?
There's no prep whatsoever. I think it's, the one thing that I think is helpful to everybody is make yourself known, is, go onto the Cat Camp, like the Instagram page, post a picture of you and your cat. We want to see it. There's nothing that helps a global audience come together more than just to see everybody with pictures of them and their cats. Just selfies, or someone else takes a picture, just, bring it. And so by the time we all get together, it's already a feeling like camp, and you feel like a camper. And I think that that's really all it takes. And from there, we'll take you through it. And I promise one thing is that no matter who you are, like I said, from the cat curious to just cat guardian or foster parent or rescuer or trapper, or someone who wants to be involved to some degree or another, like I said, or if you're just curious or you want to have a good time, I think we're going to, in those 4 hours, we'll hit all those points.
I can't wait. Okay, so for someone to go, they just go to, is it catcamp.com?
Mm-hmm.
And sign up.
Catcamp.com, you sign up, and once you're registered, just buckle in, man, because you're in for a cat ride.
Can't wait. So here's something. Just want to ask, in case you want to give us a tip a little earlier, do you have anything coming in the near future? Another book? Anything coming up?
Yeah.
Besides Cat
One
Camp.
of the things, it's funny, we had to cancel. I had a tour going on with my live show, which obviously all of those dates got scuttled and rescheduled for next year. From the live entertainment segment of the world, we're in the great unknown right now. I am working on a new book, which it feels like I always am, We're developing new TV shows. We're doing a lot of stuff that people do when they're in isolation. They make good use of their time. I am sure I'll be doing more virtual events as the time goes on. We're exploring those as well. We're doing whatever we can. In the meantime, I'm just making a ton of videos, and I think that that's really what I've been concentrating on, is just fleshing out our YouTube library and making sure that folks have the information that they need, and also I have a good time making them. So there's that.
Jackson, any parting comments for everyone out there in cat world?
The only thing I would say, and again, you'll hear me say this during Cat Camp, is it is a perfect time for you to think about the one thing that you might have wanted to do either for your cat or for the cats in your community. If you've got any time whatsoever, put it to good use. Clicker train your cat, learn how to take them for a walk on a leash, build some shelves. And if it's about your community, learn more about what's going on. Every community has a feral cat issue that they need addressed, and you can help that way. We're still looking for foster parents. We still have a lot of kittens coming in. There is something for everybody can do. And I got to say, this sounds very simplistic, but it is. Every action that you take, as small as it can be, and that includes kittens, really small, tiny things, is that you will save a life with whatever action you take, whether you're just contributing money or whether you're contributing your time or your expertise, your know-how. The thing that makes you special is something that you can bring to the fight. And let's make no mistake, you guys, the fight got a lot harder this year. Vet offices had to close down for a time. Shelters had to close. We've gotten behind in the fight to save cat lives. So you can get involved. And again, all that will be at your fingertips at Cat Camp.
Cat Camp, September 26th, 11 Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, 4 hours. Everyone get it down. Jackson, thank you so much for coming on Cattitude. I will see you at Cat Camp. I think it's going to be fabulous. So thanks again for coming on Cattitude.
My pleasure, Michelle. Take care of yourself.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I love this show. I really, truly admire Jackson Galaxy and all he's done for the cat world. And I hope everyone listening gets a chance to go to Cat Camp on September 26th. It is going to be a blast. So thank you, Jackson, for getting everyone together for Cat Camp and hosting this. And hey, it's free, everyone. So make the time and go. I want to thank my producer, Mark Winter, for making me and my guests sound great. Thank you, Jackson, for coming on Cattitude. Thanks to everyone listening out there for making Cattitude such a popular show. Thanks to my cats that have taught me a lot about cat world. And there's so much more I need to know, you guys. I'm trying to get there. So thanks to Dennis, Charlotte, and Molly. And Charlotte, I will figure you out, I promise. And thanks to my producer, Mark Winder, for making me and my guests sound great. Now keep listening. We have a lot of great stuff coming up on Cattitude.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.